their business, that business has a vital role.
In today's global economy, AIDS affects us all. AIDS is uniquely disruptive to economies because it kills people in the prime of their lives, especially in its early stages. The epidemic tends to strike urban centers, the better educated, the leadership elite, and the most productive members of society.
Disabilities, and in particular in men. The issue is not just another 500 million or another 200 million. We really need to get a whole, if you like, a war on AIDS, where we have countries that have 20 and 30% of the people between 15 and 30 suffering from AIDS. This is not a normal society, and so we really need to be on a sort of war footing in relation to AIDS, and we're really, I must say, temporising with it much too much.
Decision-making bodies such as the World Bank and the IMF, and we need to promote strategies that will address the gender inequalities that leave women most vulnerable to HIV.
It would help slow the rate of AIDS, would provide much-needed drugs.
How can the World Bank claim to be working and preventing and treating HIV/AIDS globally when at the same time it imposes policies of privatization of healthcare?
That's why I'm about to call up to speak. If you could form a line that will start going towards Healy, who's in a red shirt and a pink.
Thank you, Gita, and good morning, everybody. And perhaps more importantly, and most importantly, is that we must put women at the center of the response to AIDS. And that in every country, in every AIDS effort, we must make sure to ask, will this work for women and girls? And then often the answer will be no, or perhaps, or sometimes, and sometimes not. So we've got to go beyond that. Because if we can get this answer right, we will win this fight.
Via the sale of a lipstick, via the glam, to assist men, women, and children affected by HIV.
Common data between the bilateral and the international partners countries by June of 2005, which will mark the end of the program.
We speak about prevention, we speak about treatment, we speak about care. That is what all of HIV/AIDS is about, as emphasized by Ambassador Tobias. But underlying all of this is something that we cannot let up on, and that is the fundamental basic in clinical research that informs our ability to carry out and execute these very important components of conquering the HIV/AIDS epidemic.
As a city highly impacted by the AIDS crisis. And these global patterns of poverty and HIV